Hello and welcome. This video will cover all of the information for this topic. Feel free to watch the full video, or if you prefer, you can scrub along the timeline at the bottom and jump straight to the section of your choice. The term COSHH stands for the Control of Substances Hazardous to Health. Under current COSHH regulations, both you and your employer have specific responsibilities for minimising the health risks associated with all hazardous substances. Any substance that may be harmful to health is covered under the COSHH regulations. This includes any chemicals used for any cleaning tasks. Typical substances may include common cleaning chemicals, pool and spa chemicals, hand wash soaps and shampoos provided for members, and antibacterial sprays provided to clean the equipment. Any substance that has the potential to be harmful to either an individual's health or the environment will be covered under current COSHH regulations. Potential harm may be caused to people by them having an allergic reaction or potentially chemical burns if contacted with the skin. If the chemical emits a gas, then inhalation injuries may occur, or if a chemical is ingested, then organ damage may also be a result. Damage may also occur to the environment, either within the facility environment or the wider environment, if chemicals are not stored or disposed of in accordance to current COSHH and NOP guidance. Damage to the environment may contribute to water, land, air, or wildlife poisoning, and you and your employer could be liable of prosecution for negligence if this was to occur. Both employers and employees have responsibilities when working with substances hazardous to health under current COSHH legislations. Employers' responsibilities include the completion of COSHH assessments for all hazardous or potentially hazardous substances, to implement reasonable measures to control the risk of any chemicals causing harm, to provide appropriate PPE to all staff members using chemicals, to implement staff systems of work when using chemicals, and the employers have a responsibility to train all staff in the safe systems of work and provide safe storage facilities for chemicals, enabling the separation of specific chemicals where required and appropriate. Employees' responsibilities towards COSHH include following safe systems of work in all cases and not using chemicals that you have not been trained to do so, wearing correct PPE when working with any hazardous substances, and if in doubt, check the COSHH data sheets or ask the management. All employees must store, use and dispose of chemicals safely and securely and in line with all policies and COSHH data sheets. And employees must attend and engage with staff training when required to do so. COSHH assessments will be completed by either management or a designated health and safety officer. COSHH assessments review the use and risk of the chemicals which are used within the facility on a regular basis, or when new chemicals are to be used within the environment. The following information will be included in a COSHH assessment: if the substance may be hazardous, how the substance may be hazardous and the damage that it may do, who is likely to come into contact with the substance, what measures are in place to minimise the risk of harm, and the COSHH assessment review dates. COSHH assessments are important documents to keep and update as they help identify risks of substances causing harm. COSHH assessments are made available for all staff to access and are kept both available at the points of access, such as cleaning cupboards, storerooms. COSHH assessments inform safe working practices. They identify training needs and limit accessibility to chemical storage areas, and take into account previous accidents so that they are prevented in the future. COSHH assessments will identify hazardous substances that are not immediately obvious. You have now completed all of the content from this topic. If you have any questions from what was covered, please contact your tutor. Or if you'd wish to test your knowledge, why not try some of the mock questions? If you're happy with your progress in learning, feel free to move on to the next topic.